Hi, we're almost done with May of 2025, and today is Memorial Day. So let's just pause, breathe, and just take on the role of a time traveler. Earlier this May, Pluto was the first planet to go retrograde in several weeks after Venus went direct on April 12th. What does this mean? Well, retrograde planets mean to review, to restore, time traveler, multidimensionalist. We all have Pisces and wholeness and this feeling like we're constantly evolving, but we have to know when to pause and discern when not to. And so that Pluto represents loss of ego, loss of attachment, and anything that we cling to, that fixed role. Act like a Buddhist, right? And there's no fixed identity. So if you've been experiencing lots of loss this month, hello, this particular video is what to flocks, what to do, right? And yeah, I lost a close friend, an adopted big sister, not too long after Pluto went into retrograde on May the 4th. And so I've been out of pocket even more as relating to individuals through these mediums. But what I'm here to say on Memorial's Day is that May 2025, with Pluto stopping at the fourth degree of Aquarius. So just know that what this means for all of us fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. You're born in the early part of those signs. It's time to let go. Said easily, but difficult. Irresistible force meets the immovable object. And fixed signs want what they did yesterday, want to do tomorrow. And so there can be this illusion of the linear aspect of time and space. Now, for those of you who've known me for a couple decades or so, I used to write a column for the Pitch Weekly, and the name of the column was Out of Time and Space Astrology. And I was a clever monkey hour born motherfucker that basically, well, astrology is all about time and space. So I'm going to write about other things than astrology, hence out of time and space astrology. Well, every heartbeat, every breath, inhalation, exhalation, takes us out of time and space. If we just set an intention to stay present moment, because our hearts are fourth dimensional. So even with the loss, we can remember certain conversations with individuals, whether these are people who are now have made their transition into spirit, but are still invisible helpers or in our invisible entourage. And May, with the Lord of Death since 1930, Pluto in Aquarius, the death of the ego, the death of the need to be right, the death of the illusion that we're separate in the first freaking place. I mean, we have text messages, and social media, and the internet. We have all these different physical symbols that represent instantaneous connection, but somehow we don't want to take that awareness into our day to day. Yeah, that's the graceful aspect that we either bestow upon ourselves and build up and we give to others. But what I want you to get from this is I've said for decades, you learn your astrological chart in order to transcend your astrological chart. So you learn it in order to transcend it, or in the trance that your lessons are either more important or I am the way I am because I'm a Taurus, I'm stubborn. No, you're not predestined to be anything. Yeah, let's breathe that. And I'm going to continue this with a Saturn in Aries, and we got a new moon in Gemini. But today I just wanted to pause and get you to think about the memory of who you used to want to be and bring that forward into the present moment and concentrate on that. And one of my favorite verses is sufficient is each day's anxiety. So be efficient and sufficient. This is Kwana.